TEAS test questions. Question 1. After Crimson Group 41 reads a passage about reading charts during the exam prep review, which sentence states the main idea? Option A. Units should be ignored. Option B. Trends cannot be shown visually. Option C. Charts are less useful than paragraphs. Option D. Chart details help readers interpret data accurately. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because it includes the key idea about labels, units, and trends. Units should be ignored is wrong because the passage specifically says units matter, and trends cannot be shown visually is wrong because the passage says readers use trends. Charts are less useful than paragraphs is wrong because the passage explains how charts can be useful. Question 2. When Crimson Group 41 sees details that a passage says a patient has dry lips, dark urine, and dizziness when standing, which inference is most reasonable? Option A. The patient has perfect hydration. Option B. The patient needs more noise. Option C. The patient has improved vision. Option D. The patient may be dehydrated. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because dry lips, dark urine, and dizziness are consistent with low fluid balance. The patient has perfect hydration is wrong because the symptoms point away from good hydration, and the patient needs more noise is wrong because noise has no connection to the symptoms given. The patient has improved vision is wrong because vision is not discussed. Question 3. During Crimson Group 41's exam prep review, a passage shows statistics about sleep, gives tips, and encourages students to protect bedtime. Which author purpose fits best? Option A. To prove math formulas. Option B. To encourage healthier study habits. Option C. To narrate a personal vacation. Option D. To advertise a hospital job. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the tips and encouragement show the author wants readers to change a habit. To prove math formulas is wrong because sleep tips are unrelated to formula proof, and to narrate a personal vacation is wrong because the prompt gives advice rather than a trip story. To advertise a hospital job is wrong because no job is being promoted. Question 4. While Crimson Group 41 outlines a passage that starts with low scores, explains causes, and then recommends a weekly plan, which structure is being used? Option A. Problem and solution. Option B. Definition. Option C. Chronological order. Option D. Cause only. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a problem is introduced and a proposed fix follows. Definition is wrong because the passage does not simply define one term, and chronological order is wrong because events are not mainly arranged by time. Cause only is wrong because the passage also gives a solution. Question 5. Before Crimson Group 41 accepts the claim that reading directions carefully prevents mistakes, which detail gives the strongest support? Option A. The test room was quiet. Option B. In one review, most missed items came from ignoring words such as except and first. Option C. The school opened in 1998. Option D. One student wore a blue jacket. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the evidence connects direction words with missed questions. The test room was quiet is wrong because a quiet room does not prove direction reading prevents errors, and the school opened in 1998 is wrong because the school date does not support the claim. One student wore a blue jacket is wrong because clothing is irrelevant. Question 6. Since Crimson Group 41 sees the word sufficient in the evidence was sufficient to support the conclusion, which meaning fits the context? Option A. Written in pencil. Option B. Too weak to matter. Option C. Enough for the purpose. Option D. Unrelated to the topic. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because sufficient means adequate or enough to meet a need. Written in pencil is wrong because the writing tool does not define the word, and too weak to matter is wrong because too weak would not support a conclusion. Unrelated to the topic is wrong because unrelated evidence cannot support the point. Question 7. Given Crimson Group 41 answers 11 out of 25 practice items correctly, which percent matches the result? Option A, 56%. Option B 30.56%. Option C 44%. Option D 22.73%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 11 divided by 25 equals 0.44, and multiplying by 100 gives 44%. 56% is wrong because it subtracts before converting rather than converting the given fraction, and 30.56% is wrong because it compares the part to the total plus the part or uses an incomplete setup. 22.73% is wrong because it uses the wrong comparison instead of dividing the part by the whole. Question 8. If Crimson Group 41's score rises from 72 to 90, what percent increase should be recorded? Option A, 25%. Option B, 125%. Option C, 20%. Option D, 18%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the increase is 18, and 18 divided by the original score 72 equals 25%. 125% is wrong because it gives the new score as a percent of the old score, not the percent increase, and 20% is wrong because it divides by the new value instead of the original value. 18% is wrong because it reports the raw point gain rather than dividing by the original value. Question 9. Suppose Crimson Group 41 solves 4x plus 11 equals 27. Which value of x makes the equation true? Option A, 16. Option B, 4. Option C, 5. Option D, 3. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because subtracting 11 leaves 4x equals 16, and dividing by 4 gives x equals 4. 16 is wrong because it treats the constant or coefficient as if it were the final answer, and 5 is wrong because it is one step away from the value that balances both sides. 3 is wrong because it reverses or skips part of the inverse operation. Question 10. Using Crimson Group 41's triangle diagram with a base of 10 cm and a height of 5 cm, which area should be recorded? Option A, 50 square cm. Option B, 25 square cm. Option C, 15 square cm. Option D, 30 centimeters. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because triangle area is 1/2 times base times height, so 0.5 times 10 times 5 equals 25. 50 square cm is wrong because it forgets to take half of the base height product, and 15 square cm is wrong because it adds dimensions rather than using the area formula. 30 centimeters is wrong because that resembles a perimeter calculation and uses the wrong units. Question 11. From Crimson Group 41's measurement note of 3.5 g, which conversion to mg is accurate? Option A, 3,500 milligrams. Option B, 35 milligrams. Option C, 0.0035 milligrams. Option D, 350 milligrams. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams, so 3.5 times 1,000 equals 3,500 milligrams. 35 milligrams is wrong because it moves the decimal 2 places too few, and 0.0035 milligrams is wrong because it converts in the opposite direction. 350 milligrams is wrong because it multiplies by 100 instead of 1,000. Question 12. In Crimson Group 41's score set 80, 73, 77, 85, 57, which median should be reported? Option A, 57. Option B, 85. Option C, 74.4. Option D, 77. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the scores are ordered as 57, 73, 77, 80, 85, and the middle value rule gives 77. 57 is wrong because it is an extreme value or unrelated value rather than the middle after sorting, and 85 is wrong because it selects another listed score instead of the central value. 74.4 is wrong because it uses a mean-like or added value rather than the median method. Question 13. For Crimson Group 41, 3 review packets cost $9. At the same rate, how much do 9 packets cost? Option A, $18. Option B, $27. Option C, $27. Option D, $24. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because $9 divided by 3 gives $3 per packet, and 9 packets cost $27. $18 is wrong because it adds the new quantity to the old cost instead of finding the unit rate, and $27 is wrong because it multiplies the two quantities and ignores the price. $24 is wrong because it is 1 unit price short of the proportional cost. Question 14. Near Crimson Group 41 Cell Control Review, which organelle matches the function being reviewed? Option A, cell membrane. Option B, mitochondria. Option C, ribosomes. Option D, nucleus. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the nucleus contains DNA and directs many cell activities. Cell membrane is wrong because the membrane controls movement in and out but does not store most DNA, and mitochondria is wrong because mitochondria make ADP and contain only small amounts of their own DNA. Ribosomes is wrong because ribosomes make proteins, not genetic instructions. Question 15. Because Crimson Group 41 traces circulation and blood leaves the right ventricle, where does it go next? Option A, pulmonary artery toward the lungs. Option B, aorta toward the body. Option C, pulmonary vein toward the left atrium. Option D, vena cava toward the right atrium. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood through the pulmonary artery to the lungs. Aorta toward the body is wrong because the aorta receives oxygenated blood from the left ventricle, and pulmonary vein toward the left atrium is wrong because pulmonary veins return blood from lungs, not from the right ventricle. Vena cava toward the right atrium is wrong because the vena cava brings blood into the heart. Question 16. Although Crimson Group 41 sees alveoli drawn as tiny sacs, which feature helps oxygen enter blood quickly? Option A, thin walls and many nearby capillaries. Option B, very dry surfaces. Option C, thick cartilage rings. Option D, large bone plates. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because thin surfaces and rich blood supply shorten diffusion distance for gas exchange. Very dry surfaces is wrong because gas exchange requires moist surfaces, and thick cartilage rings is wrong because cartilage supports airways but would slow diffusion in alveoli. Large bone plates is wrong because bone is not part of alveolar gas exchange. Question 17. Once Crimson Group 41 notices that body temperature rises and sweating begins, which process explains the response? Option A, osmosis only. Option B, negative feedback. Option C, passive immunity. Option D, positive feedback. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because sweating helps reverse the temperature increase and return the body toward normal range. Osmosis only is wrong because osmosis is water movement across a membrane and does not describe this whole response, and passive immunity is wrong because passive immunity involves receiving antibodies. Positive feedback is wrong because positive feedback amplifies a change instead of reversing it. Question 18. Where Crimson Group 41 studies genetics and one parent is AA and the other is AA, which offspring chance matches the expected result? Option A, 50%. Option B, 0%. Option C, 75%. Option D, 25%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because half the offspring are expected to be AA and half AA in a simple Punnett square. 0% is wrong because AA offspring are possible when one parent is AA, and 75% is wrong because there is no 3 out of 4 pattern in this cross. 25% is wrong because that would fit 2 heterozygous parents for a recessive phenotype. Question 19. As Crimson Group 41 reviews chemistry and a substance speeds up a reaction without being used up, which conclusion follows? Option A, solvent. Option B, catalyst. Option C, reactant. Option D, product. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a catalyst lowers activation energy and remains available after the reaction. Solvent is wrong because solvents dissolve substances but do not necessarily speed reactions, and reactant is wrong because reactants are consumed or changed during reactions. Product is wrong because products are formed by reactions. Question 20. Under Crimson Group 41's experiment testing whether light color affects algae growth, which setup is the control group? Option A, algae placed in a warmer room only. Option B, algae that are never measured. Option C, algae with different water and different light. Option D, algae kept under white light while all other conditions match. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a baseline light condition with matching variables allows fair comparison. Algae placed in a warmer room only is wrong because temperature becomes the tested factor instead of light color, and algae that are never measured is wrong because growth must be measured to compare results. Algae with different water and different light is wrong because changing water and light prevents isolating the cause. Question 21. Between Crimson Group 41's grammar options, which sentence uses subject-verb agreement correctly? Option A. The nurses in the hallway is checking the chart. Option B. The nurses in the hallway was checking the chart. Option C. The nurses in the hallway are checking the chart. Option D. The nurse in the hallway are checking the chart. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the plural subject nurses agrees with R. The nurses in the hallway is checking the chart is wrong because is does not agree with plural nurses, and the nurses in the hallway was checking the chart is wrong because was does not agree with plural nurses. The nurse in the hallway are checking the chart is wrong because are does not agree with singular nurse. Question 22. Inside Crimson Group 41's sentence the students placed blank notebooks under the desk. Which pronoun should replace the blank? Option A, his. Option B, its. Option C, their. Option D, ourself. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because students is plural, so the plural possessive pronoun there agrees. His is wrong because his is singular and masculine, so it does not agree with students, and its is wrong because it refers to a singular non-human noun. Ourself is wrong because ourself is not the standard pronoun form. Question 23. Through Crimson Group 41's punctuation review, which sentence uses a semicolon correctly? Option A, Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math. Option B, Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math. Option C, Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math. Option D, Maya studied because science was hard. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because both sides of the semicolon are complete related sentences. Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math is wrong because the first part is a run-on before the semicolon, and Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math is wrong because the mark separates the subject from the verb. Maya studied because science was hard is wrong because the second part is not an independent clause. Question 24. According to Crimson Group 41's grammar check, which revision fixes the run-on sentence? Option A. The student reading the chart and checked the units. Option B. The student read the chart, she checked the units. Option C. The student read the chart, she checked the units. Option D. The student read the chart, and she checked the units. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a comma plus coordinating conjunction correctly joins the two independent clauses. The student reading the chart and checked the units is wrong because the wording creates an awkward fragment, and the student read the chart, she checked the units is wrong because two independent clauses are fused with no punctuation. The student read the chart, she checked the units is wrong because a comma alone creates a comma splice. Question 25. Beyond Crimson Group 41's vocabulary drill, which meaning does the prefix hypo dash add? Option A, between. Option B, above or excessive. Option C, against. Option D, below or low. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because hypo means under, below, or deficient, as in hypoglycemia. Between is wrong because between is inter dash, and above or excessive is wrong because above or excessive is hyper dash. Against is wrong because against is anti dash.